Hello friends. In this video, we will discuss the most dangerous jobs during World War II. As we know, World War II was the largest and deadliest war in human history. The dangerous jobs performed by brave individuals on the battlefield were very risky, but they were very helpful in the success of operations. In this video, we will learn about some of them. Flamethrower is a tool used to shoot fire, which is used to clear enemy shelters that are difficult to reach by other weapons. The risk for the operator is the weight and length of the weapon that hinders the soldier's mobility, as well as the short effective range and the operator becoming the main target of the enemy. In some cases, the tube carried by the operator was shot and exploded. This weapon is most famously used by America in the Pacific War against Japan. This weapon effectively repelled Japanese banzai attacks and could deplete oxygen in caves or bunkers, which eventually caused Japanese soldiers to suffocate. Flamethrower operators must have strong mental fortitude because seeing the enemy burn in front of their eyes can evoke feelings of guilt, even though they are the enemy. Pathfinder is a soldier who initiates airborne operations by installing navigation equipment on the ground to guide planes and paratroopers to land accurately. This special unit was formed after many paratroopers missed their targets in Africa and Italy due to lack of navigation or guiding equipment. Pathfinders consist of a small group of soldiers who descend several hours before the main operation and must operate silently to avoid enemy detection. Their tasks include finding the designated drop zone, installing navigation equipment, and finding the safest landing locations for the paratroopers. During the landing operation in Normandy, Pathfinders faced difficulties with the tight defense of the German forces, but ultimately the paratrooper operation was successful. Medical personnel have an important role in armed conflicts and are protected by the Geneva Convention. They wear a Red Cross emblem on their helmets or arms to identify themselves as non-combatants and not carry weapons. However, some countries in armed conflict have violated the Geneva Convention, such as Japan during World War II in the Pacific. The most well-known tragedy was the massacre of the Alexandra Hospital in Singapore, where a total of 250 patients, doctors, nurses, and staff were killed by Japanese soldiers. To adapt to the battlefield conditions, medical personnel were allowed not to wear the Red Cross emblem and were permitted to carry weapons. During World War II, Germany heavily used submarines. At the beginning of the war, German submarines were quite effective in sinking enemy ships and became a serious threat to the Allied naval fleet. However, learning from the Battle of the Atlantic, the Allies eventually managed to fight against German submarines with various tactics and equipment, such as sonar. This is where the downfall of the German Navy began. Hundreds of German submarines were sunk by the Allies. Being a submarine crew member was very risky and difficult, and it was challenging for those who were hit to save themselves. In some cases, German submarine crews managed to survive, but most of them sank with their submarines. During World War II, Germany lost almost 800 submarines and around 30,000 sailors were declared dead or missing. Ball turret gunner is a crew member of an Allied bomber aircraft who is responsible for shooting at enemy planes from a ball-shaped turret mounted on the underside of the plane. Although equipped with two effective machine guns, the ball turret is extremely dangerous due to its location and vulnerability to enemy fire. Nevertheless, the advantage of the ball turret is that it can move freely and provide additional protection to the aircraft. However, in some cases, emergency landings occur with damaged tires and the ball turret door unable to open. Imagine the fate of a ball turret gunner trapped inside in such a situation. Those are some of the most dangerous jobs during World War II. Although these roles were extremely dangerous, they were also crucial in supporting the war effort and protecting human freedom and rights. Thank you for watching this video, and see you again in the next one.